Community engagement is a set of activities that our academics and our students are involved in the process of taking knowledge out of the academy and placing it at the service of our community.
When we talk of community engagement, the very word engagement talks about human beings. It talks about relationships. As we develop these relationships and partnerships form between the university and various community groups and community organizations, we can look towards tackling some of the social and the economic problems that we have in society together.
Iluzuko yisikolo sabantwana abancinci. Kodwa ukuqala kwami ndingene community development practitioner. But ngoku ke ndim ophethe isikolo ndikwanguye ke notishara otisha abantwana abana 4 years to 5. Andiyazi mandiqale ndawoni na. Okokuqala siyafunda eRhodes. Okwesibini bathi xa besibiza sizi partners. Ithi lonto leyo sidibana endleleni. Simithana halfway. I-relationship yethu ne-Rhodes ininzi abakuyeki xa bekutrainile uzule nje esithubeni baye bakulandele xa bekubonayo uba ungumntu ofuna into.
As part of our community engagement, we want to change the socio-economic condition of the community of which we are part and make a positive contribution to the upliftment of those who are, in material terms, less advantaged than we are.
I find it quite hard to separate out my research and my teaching and learning from community engagement. I see them as quite enmeshed. I've tried to establish lots of different partnerships with schools around Grahamstown because they're quite important in helping my students gain experience and hopefully those schools also having access to different artistic practices as well. One of my sort of pedagogical aims is for me to take students outside of the university bubble into spaces where originally they go, oh, but there's a language barrier, and to create new languages through creativity and through interaction, I think is very, very important.
Universities are about generating and disseminating knowledge. They're beautifully positioned to tackle some of the social and the economic problems that we have in our society.
So far as our local community, our students are involved in a variety of activities to change the socio-economic condition of those who are less fortunate than we are.
GADRA is an NGO that works in the education sector, both delivering educational services and advocating for change in the public sector.
Sinayo i-tutoring eGADRA, sinayo i-mentoring eGADRA. iGADRA enye yamaphulo enawo yiGADRA Matric School. So abantwana ngabantwana abangakhange bekanti baqhube kakuhle umzekelo kwi-subject ezithile zabo ku-grade 12. So baze apha eGADRA Education bazophinda ezo subjects zithile.
What we're trying to do with the GADRA Matric School is open up pathways for young people, disadvantaged people in Grahamstown into Rhodes University.
Kubalekile into yobana sisebenzisane nezinye organizations okanye sisebenzisane nezinye partners because asikoze sikwazi ukwenza utshintsho olungako if ever sisebenzisana nabanye abantu. I-community engagement isincedisa kwiinto ezinjalo ukubana sikwazi ukureacha ezinye izinto nathi mhlawumbi esingakwazi ukufikelela kuzo.
What students have done over the last few years makes us very excited about what they could do over the next 10 years.
Izitudent siyasebenzisa kakhulu okanye ziyasinceda kakhulu kuloo ndima injalo into yobana banikeze ithemba kwabantwana bababonisa into yobana nabana angakwazi ufunda eyunivesithi nabana angakwazi uwafeza amaphupha wakhe nabana angakwazi ukufunda eyunivesithi efana neRhodes University.
Community groups have assets. They bring with them capabilities and skills. We need to value those and we need to build on those and we need to allow communities to invest those.
Last year safumana ke lelaka ngizawutsho yokuba ke sanyulwa saba by 8 senza le biocontrol idibene ke neRhodes befunwa nguProf Martin.
First and foremost, our role is to try and control invasive alien plant species, in particular those which occur in aquatic ecosystems, by using biological control, in other words introducing host-specific natural enemies or insects.
apha siyamesirerisha apha sikhangela yonke into enothi isincede like irhorho like ezozibona eziphuzi zilapha.
We partner very closely with GADRA here in Grahamstown, work very closely with them in trying to, in particular, assist people who are working with disabilities.
I never did science at school. When I came here, introduced to science, I was very, very interested because I never thought that in my age, in my time, I'll end up in the field of science.
This has been the most rewarding thing that I've done.
We want to produce graduates who care about the other, graduates who can be agents of social change and societal transformation. Because in the end, we want to witness an emergence of a new society, a much more caring, a more just, a more humane, and a more equitable society.
Linda, that's why City is home of joy. Because umuntu ongaphakathi sinqonela ba umntana ongaphakathi afumane ukonwaba, afumane ubumnandi bukamama. I-relationship yam ne-Rhodes uba indijongile i-students se-Rhodes zona zinika kakhulu i-support abantwana bam because wesi and wesi kwiinto zesikolo kwi-homeworks zabo qala but abantu babeyithatha iziba izi-orphanage zandilithande elo gama le-orphanage ndibhonde egqithi nabo which is igama loba abeyi-orphan okanye abeyi-orphanage alifithi apha kumizini apha kum likhaya eli likhaya.
We need to work collectively in participatory ways as we begin to shape something new, something more just, a society that is good for all of us.
Every student who has had an opportunity to participate in community engagement is very, very grateful for the opportunity. And then you can really see young people who have participated in these activities. They are qualitatively different.
If we can do it collectively and in a shared way with our community, we can change Grahamstown. We can make Grahamstown into a more just and equitable place, a place that we'd all like to live in. If we can get Grahamstown right, can you imagine what we can do for this country? It could be a model that could be replicated across the country, a model of hope, something for all of us to look forward to, something that's possible, something that is achievable, and something that we've done together.